Okay, hello everyone. Today we start a new lesson, right? This is the final part of vocabulary building that we study at home. Structure and reference. So what is structure and reference? We will cover that and have strategy in here, right? Have six. So I will just brief about our vocab and we have a lot of strategy in our book for today. Okay, before we start, let's see our paper and you prepare this some of you. And pass is an act or instant of moving, pass or through something. You can say a process of move. Example, you pass this in Khmer. And another one is vary, differ in size, amount, degree, or nature from something else of the same general class. We can say different change of tense form, vary, that something different in Khmer. Yeah, powerful. The one is arithmetic. Now the brand of mathematics dealing with the property and manipulation of number. We can say the brand of mathematics. It's not mathematics. Yeah, no bone. And that one is wonder, desire to know something, feel curious. We can say curiosity. Yeah, what? Okay, very good. We want to some science now, we want to get it very fast. And then one is a quick, look quick, and particularly at something, especially through a narrow opening. You can say when you look for something that you don't want another body know it. Look at something secretly. It is mid. Yeah, very good. Look more. Another one is I will just only give the division, right, because we have a lot of strategy today. Enthusiastic, having or showing intent or eager, enjoy, interest or approval. We can say excited or passion. When you see somebody do something good, you just feel happy for them. Yeah, when you have a lot in yourself, you will have a lot of happy also because it is all the good day. The good debt, the more good debt you have, the bad debt will be disappear. But the bad debt have a lot. It cannot disappear good debt. This is the reason that's why you do good a lot. It will help you to be happy and eliminate the bad one. Finally eliminate all. And pedicab, a small pedal operated vehicle serving as taxi in some country. In we can say a tricycle in our here. In Cameroon, especially have a tuk-tuk, right? In another country, it has small taxi. Because in Khmer, tuk-tuk, right? Have small taxi, right? Okay, in another country. And you know tuk-tuk already, right? It's not. This is really to translate. Another one is scholar, a specialist in a particular brand of study, especially the humanity. You can say intelligent expert or knowledge person. Scholar just like Albert Einstein is scholar, some like Juna. So what is it? Yeah, and then one is a variation, a change of slight different in condition, amount or level, typically within certain limit. We can say change different by variety or diversity. What's it mean? Yeah, the same as vary, but it is now, right? Variation. Come from verb vary. And another one is nomad or nomad is okay the same. A member of a people that travel from place to place to find fresh pasture and eat animal and has no permanent home. We can say wanderer, someone who go anywhere without home, homeless man. Yeah, and that's like in Afghanistan a lot because of the war that have nomad. Okay, today let's start our strategy. You can see it here. It's a lot in here, right? That's why I make it with unit 6, right? Structure and reference on page 93. You can open there. And the starter. Okay, go all together and then you will understand it easily, right? To do the task. Understand the sentence or passage means more than just understanding words. You also need to understand the structure of sentences and the ways the writer refers to scene, idea, and so the distinct among them. In this unit, you will practice identifying First one, key part of sentence, signal verb or phrases, pronoun, synonym or related verb. So in here when we can say structure and different, we can say we just knowing about how the idea show in the sentence, right? How they link together, how the verb that they link together to make the reader understand it very quickly, very easily. Okay, first one start the first strategy here one. Key part of sentence. So what is key part sentence? On page 93. The key part of sentence are subject and verb. You got it already, right? The subject tell who or what the sentence is about. The verb tell what the subject does or give information about the subject. Example, the dog barking. Right? So the subject tell what is about the sentence. The sentence talk about the dog, right? And barking, who is barking? The dog, right? Tell about the doer of the sentence. Give information more about the subject, right? This is the function of the verb. Note it, you can see here, I just make it short. The subject can be a pronoun or a verb or a whole phrase. You got it already right here. Just make it quick. The verb can be in any tenses, 24 tense, right? 12 active, 12 passive. Including a modal verb, 12 auxiliary or modal verb. Be can be negative, including adverb also, right? This is the verb. Another one is sentence can have multiple subject and a verb. It can be multiple subject, can be multiple verb, multiple subject and verb. Okay, we go through. You will know all of that. Okay, go on another strategy 2. Vocabulary. After that, we will read it more, right? Of that sentence and example. You will know it later on. Signal verbs and phrases. Writer often on page 95. Writers often use signal words or phrases to help readers understand how an idea related to other ideas in the sentence or in the passage. So signal verb, the function is so how the verb related to each other. So in noted you will see, you have seen some of these signal phrases already in the Unit 5 in the section of collocation in academic writing. Collocation you studied already. And many of them are also used to signal pattern or organization. Signal verbs and phrases. Signal verb can be, you can see at the right side, can be also, another, other, yet additional, as well as furthermore, moreover. Okay, can give one example here. Example, the police are looking for an older man as well as a young woman, right? As well as if we do not add, it means it's not give the clear meaning, give it more, right? Related, that link from one sentence to another. The sentence, this is a signal verb and phrase, that function of them. And another is last month, this week, in the year before the war, in 2001, in this year, after that, then first last. But however, although, instead, in contrast, yet, otherwise, why, since, because, for, us, consequently, so, us, a result, due to, therefore, thus. For example, for instance, a good example of, in particular, in fact, in that is. This is signal verb, right? You can say signal verb, you can say adverb, right, or phrase, or conjunction, or signal verb that can link from one sentence to another sentence. Okay, this is signal verb in phrase. Go on strategy 3 on page 97. All along of here inside you will do it after that. Pronoun. So what is pronoun? Writer use pronoun to continue to talk about the same thing without repeating all the same words. There are several different kinds of pronoun. We studied already, right? Pronoun. So we use pronoun. Why? Because we just don't want to repeat the subject again, to speak it again and again. The personal pronoun and possessive pronoun. These are the most common pronoun. Subject pronoun, the first one. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. We study it since elementary, right? Here. And object pronoun, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Possessive pronoun, it can be mine, your, his, her, its, our, their. Okay, so a personal pronoun take the place of a noun or phrases. The noun or non-phrases is the referent. Okay, just example, Suthi is a good person. She always have my parent to do housework, right? This is she instead of Suthi, right? This is the pronoun that they don't want to repeat the subject again and again. The pronoun can be subject or sentence. Okay, the pronoun can be the object of a verb or preposition. A possessive adjective, so that something is belonging to someone or something, that is someone or something is referred to. Okay, we studied already, right? Not necessary to read the example. And go on to key 4. Pronoun again, but it is demonstrated on page 99. Demonstrative pronoun and adjective. Writer use demonstrative pronoun and adjective to refer something they already mentioned and to connect it with new idea. Okay, these verbs are very common in academic writing. Okay, this is a demonstrative that demonstrate. Demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative pronoun singular, this, that. To demonstrative adjective, this idea, that idea. Same. Plural, this, those. This idea, those idea, right? Also, the demonstrative pronoun and adjective are used as pronoun. They take the place of the phrase or an idea. The phrase or an idea is referent. Okay, do not give the example, right? You get it? And then one is they also use as adjective together with noun. They can take place for a longer phrase or idea. Okay, so go on analysis key. You will read it later on to make it more detailed. On page 100, relative pronoun. Relative pronoun connect several ideas in one sentence. The pronoun take place of a noun or idea already mentioned in the sentence. Relative pronoun study already, right? Which, who, whom, where. That connect the idea with connect several ideas into one. Example here, relative pronoun. Who and they refer to people. The number of children who suffer from asthma is increasing. Who we don't want to repeat children again, right? So we add another sentence. This is we call connect several ideas into a sentence, only one sentence. We refer to thing, we studied already, right? And we also refer to idea, and where refer to place. Okay, it's not difficult for you if you study already. And open another last one on page 1.02. Synonym and relative word. Writers tend to repeat important words in their writing to remind the reader what is it about. However, they do not want to use the same word too many times. So they use other words with similar meaning or synonym or relative word. Synonym is just like relative pronoun or relative adjective, but they just don't want to repeat that word again. The same meaning, right? So they use synonym, not repeat the word again and again. It's made the reader boring. A synonym is a word or phrase that is the same meaning with another word or phrase. Example here: often, frequent, right? Hard, difficult. Have, assist, important, significant. So you don't want to use the same word again and again. And relative word also refer to something similar like synonym, but it is more specific or more general. In the example, general to specific. Example, reading material, right? So it go to specific book, autobiography, the diary of Anne Frank, and clothes, general, formal wear, shoes, tuxedo, meal, breakfast, American breakfast, pancake. Okay, so we finish all today, and we will discover very detailed in our book. We will get it more and more understanding, right? Because this I want to make it short, that's why I summarize it. Right? Okay, thank you for that.